10 years ago, Joni Lowe was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and she has just had an incredible journey. She made a video. It's about to debut later this week, and she is joining us now here in Studio 61. We're happy to have her here, along with her son, Sequoia. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Now, this video is really cool. There's just a really neat story behind it. We're going to air parts of it throughout this segment, but tell us how this came together.
Yeah, so originally, I thought it would be really fun to make a rap video starring my mom. And this is just a funny thing I said at the dinner table to make her laugh and roll her eyes. She's not really into rap music, and that's what made it so compelling and interesting. It wasn't until months later that I was like, hey, Mom, I've got your rapper name.
Now, are you an Eminem fan?
I like some Eminem.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, hey, Slim Shady, my mom shakes.
Shaky.
Slim Shaky.
Perfect.
Yeah, still no plans of making it serious until later when I was thinking about what to make for my senior project at Western Connecticut State University. I realized that with this Slim Shaky idea, I could give my mom her rapper moment in the spotlight, and I could create some positive change by making it also a fundraiser to raise funds for Parkinson's research.
Right.
And I could spread awareness about Parkinson's disease so a lot of people can see the parts of life with Parkinson's that you don't often hear about.
And Joni, what was your feeling on how this all came together? When did you realize, oh, he really wants me to do a rap?
Yes, when he started teaching me. And I love the lyrics. I think they're the best part, but it takes a lot to rap, the breathing and the attitude and everything, but it was a lot of fun.
I just wonder if we pause for a second and if we could turn up that volume, if we could get that video back up for just 1 second, because then we can really get more of a feeling of the lyrics. Now, this is a woman that you met. She's from California. You partnered up with her, right?
Yes.
That's her in the white tank top?
Yep, that's her. She's now struggling with problems at home that she got hurt from her Parkinson's, and she was in the hospital yesterday. So we were trying to get her to share it with people, and she's just unable to right now.
And walk me through the video and while it was created. There's a really incredible story. Sequoia, you really put this together. You talked to what you call is your Parkinson's. You named your Parkinson's Penelope.
Yes, I did. And it came from a place of, like, I would do yoga, and they'd say, okay, you know, do a balance pose on your left leg, and that's where the Parkinson's is right now. And I would talk to myself and be like, okay, this is the left leg, are you going to be able to do it? And, you know, all this inner talk. And I was like it's another thing.
Another part of you.
Yes, so I named it Penelope. And I actually blogged about it a few years ago in the beginning of my diagnosis. And I would say, dear Penelope, you know, like, why are you here? I didn't invite you. It's time for you to leave. But it was a form of, like, therapy for myself and for others to read it. I got a lot of good feedback on it.
Right. I have to imagine the whole process was very cathartic for you.
Yes. Yep. It's good.
Yeah. So what's next? This is sort of debuting on Saturday, right?
That's right. It's coming out this Saturday at 10 a.m. We're releasing it on YouTube. We're going to be spreading the word on all kinds of social media. And
you partnered up with Michael J. Fox's organization.
That's right. Team Fox, the fundraising arm of the Michael J. Fox Foundation, is working with us. They're going to be helping to spread the word. So I'm hoping that, yes, that we get some donations from people who want to help raise funds for Parkinson's research, but also that lots of people learn about what life with Parkinson's disease is like, that they're moved by the story, and hopefully that some people with Parkinson's see this as a way that they can share with people what their life is like in a way that's been difficult before.
Right. And what about you, Joni?
I support him, and we'll do another video if one day that's an option. And,
I have to keep going. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay.
I have to say that before we came out to this segment, you guys were high-fiving. You have an incredible relationship. I have to imagine it only got stronger through the process of making this video.
Yes.
Yeah, it really was. So I spearheaded the project, but it was a full family affair. I mean, when you hear the background vocals, you're hearing my dad and my sister on those background vocals, and then my sister Daisy was also featured as Penelope, like we were talking about, that personification of Parkinson's. And my dad helped out with a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff as well. So I wrote it, I edited it, I filmed it, but it feels like something that we all worked on and built together. We are really lucky to have a lot of love in our household, and so I see this project as a product of that.
Right, and I have to imagine you're incredibly proud of your mom for everything that she's been through.
I'm proud
Of
her.
course,
I'm
yeah.
so proud.
I see her struggle with
On a
how her life
daily
is different
basis,
with
right.
Parkinson's disease, and it was so cool watching her break out of her comfort zone and do something that was so new and different and uncomfortable and difficult for her.
But she just aced it.
Yes,
She
and I
did.
always encourage
Yeah.
him to go outside his comfort zone because that's where your greatest growth is. So it's nice to see he's got that lesson and he's bringing it back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both so much for being with us and sharing your story with us and everyone at home. We're going to continue to follow this and get everything we can on our website as well.